This is the video for class 12th and the topic which we are starting for the numerical practice for today for the alternating current series is mean value and RMS value of AC. So if I will talk about the mean value and RMS value of the AC, the formulas used which we will gonna use the formula are below. Number one formula is for the mean value of the EMF or the mean value of the voltage. Okay, if we are talking about a half cycle, means when the cycle has started from 0 to the half time period, so at that time the mean value of the EMF came to as 2 upon pi multiplied by the peak value of the EMS, that is also equal to 0.637 into epsilon naught, into peak value of the EMF. And if we will talk about the second half cycle that starts from t by 2 to the t, okay, in that case our mean value or the average value of the EMF comes as minus 2 upon pi and divided by multiplied by E peak value, that is E naught. Okay, and that is also equals to minus 0.637 into peak value. Okay, and if we'll talk about the total mean average value for the full cycle, that will comes to as 0. So now if I will talk about the I mean, that is for the half cycle, means 0 to t by 2, and for similarly we are getting a plus 2 by pi multiplied by I naught, that is the peak value of the current, that is also equals to plus 0.637 into I naught. If I will talk about the next half cycle, that comes to as t by 2 to t, so in that case our I mean value will become minus 2 I naught by pi, and that is equals to minus 0.637. If I talk about the mean current value for the full cycle, and it will again comes to as 0. Now comes to as the RMS formulas. RMS formula is ERMS is equals to EV. It can also be written as EV, and that can be written as E naught by root 2, and that is equals to 0.707 into multiplied by E peak. And IRMS value can also be written as IV, and that can also called as I naught upon root 2, and that is similarly it will come out to as 0.707 into I naught, means a maximum value of the current, that is I naught. So if I will talk about the units which we will gonna use in the numerical practice, that always keep E mean value, E naught value, or we can say E peak value, and E RMS value, always it should be in the volt. And if I talk about the current, so it will be E mean, E I naught, and I mean, I naught, and I RMS should be always equals to in ampere. Okay, now what we will do now, let us practice for the numericals. Okay, and then we will see if we are able to solve the questions by our own or not. Now this is the question number 1, which is based on the topic which we have written, that if the effective value of the current, okay, in a 50 hertz AC circuit is 5 ampere, okay, means the current value which is given to us is 5 ampere. Okay, so means we can write down that is the effective value, that is IV. I can write down here IV, and that is equals to how much is given, that is 5 ampere is given. And what is asked, what is the peak value of the current, and what else is given to us in the question, that is the frequency. So I can write down V is equals to 50 hertz. Now let us solve the questions. What is the peak value of the current? Let me adjust the camera and then we will solve. Okay, now I have adjusted the camera. The IV value is given 5 ampere and the frequency is given 50 hertz. First is asking the what is the peak value of the current. So for the first peak value of the current, I can write down that I know one relation, that I naught is also equals to under root 2 of the IV, or we can say, okay. So what I want to find out the peak value of the current. Similarly, you just have to put the I value and the root 2 value. So root 2 value comes to as it is 1.414. Okay, and what is the value of the IV we are getting? Suppose the 5 ampere current is flowing in the circuit. So at this time, what is the maximum peak value of the current can be flown? So it will be 7.07 ampere. So this is the value for the first part. Now what is the mean value of the current over the half cycle? So means in this case they are asking about the I mean, okay, but over the half cycle. So we know that over the half cycle we have to multiply the maximum value of the peak value of the current with 2 upon pi. So what is the maximum value of the current which we got in this formula, that is 7.07. So means you have to put the value of the pi, that is 3.14, and multiply by the peak value. So peak value is 7.07. So I can write down here And ultimately, if I will multiply both the things, and you can use the calculator for this, so we will be getting 4.5 ampere. So this is the value of the peak mean value of the current over a half cycle. Okay. And third part is what? Third part is asked about, we have to find out the value of the current 1 upon 300 second after it was 0. So first of all, we have to use, since the current is varying, so we have to use the varying current equation, that is I is equals to I naught sine omega t. We know this equation when our current is variable, so we used to take the equation for the variable current. Second thing means how I can change the equation. If suppose the another thing which is given in the question is the frequency, so means in another way I have to change this omega, because I want to write this formula in terms of frequency. So I can rewrite this formula I naught sine, in place of omega we all know that omega is equals to 2 pi nu. So I am writing here 2 pi nu into t. So this is my variable current equation, that is I is equals to I naught sine omega 2 pi nu into t. So what is given, ki at the time 1 upon 300 second, what is the value of the current? So means just you have to put the values in place of I naught. I will be putting 7.707. Okay. And what is the sine value? 2 pi. And what is frequency? That is given 50 hertz. And what is the time period? Time is given 1 upon 300 second. So this will be the value. So if I will solve this fully, okay, I will be getting 7.07 into multiply by under root 3 by 2. Okay. And ultimately what we will get? We will get 6.2 ampere after the solution. Okay. I have solved in a copy, and you can, if you want to check, you can solve it in your notebook and apply the values whatever you will get. Okay. So now I can move to the question number 2, which is written over here. And what is the question? The question is, in an AC circuit, okay, the RMS value of the voltage is given. Okay, the RMS value of the voltage is given, that is 100 root 2. So means I can write down EV. Okay, so here EV is equals to 100 root 2. Okay, voltage. And what is E naught? It is not given. Yes, it is given. And find the peak value of the voltage and its mean value during the positive half cycle. We have to find out the peak value during the positive half cycle. So what is the formula for finding the peak value? We know that finding the peak value, we know one formula, that is E naught is equals to under root 2 into whatever the value we got. Okay, so just multiply the root 2 with the 100 root 2. Okay, and this will become root 2 will become 2, and it will become 200 voltage. So what is the peak value we are getting? We are getting E value is equals to 200 volt, E peak. Okay, and since it is asking during the positive half cycle, means during the positive half cycle means what? It is we have to find out the value of E from 0 to t by 2. It is a positive half cycle, and if I talk about the negative half cycle, so it will be t by 2 to t. So we are not using t by 2 to t, we are using 0 to t by 2, because it is asking for the positive half cycle. So if I want to find out the EM value for the positive half cycle, means which formula I will use? Positive 2 upon pi, that is the positive 2 upon pi multiplied by E naught. We got the value of the E naught, that is 200 voltage. So you just have to put the values 3.14 multiplied by E naught, that is our 200 volt. Okay, and ultimately if you will solve this, so what value we will be getting? We will be getting 1.27 into 4 voltage. Okay, so this is the value. These are the questions. These kind of questions will come. There are various kind of questions which are possible for the ERMS and IRMS or E naught or I naught kind of formula. So practice, and in the next part we will be doing the questions which is based on the AC circuit containing resistance or inductance or both or all the three in the similar way. Thank you.